Hello my fellow witches, sorcerers, and other magical practitioners. My name is Aiden, and today we're going to be talking about how to practice Imbolc in the Broom closet. So, what is Imbolc, first of all? Imbolc, or Imbolc, is a cross-quarter Sabbath of the Celtic tradition, as well as Wicca, and it is a Sabbath that celebrates the ending of winter and the coming of spring. It's not the actual spring equinox, which happens roughly on March 21st. It is simply a symbolic time that represents the in-betweens of winter and spring. Imbolc is a very interesting holiday as it has a goddess specifically tied to it. That goddess being Bhride, or Bhride, or Bhride, or Brigantia, or however you want to pronounce her name. There are many different names for her. And she is the kind of patron goddess of this holiday. She's also a saint, and she is also celebrated on this day in the Catholic Church. So there's that as well. It's kind of a really in-between holiday. It's a really good holiday for celebrating the goddess Bhride or the saint Bhride, who are in actuality one and the same from my personal understanding. Imbolc is a time of joy, of enjoying life, and cleaning. Yes, cleaning. We'll get to that in a minute. Imbolc is just a really low-key holiday. It's not a very big Sabbath. It's not something that people go all out for like Samhain. But it's a pretty good Sabbath, in my opinion. So what are some practices you can do in the broom closet for Imbolc? Well, the first one would be lighting candles for Bhride. You can light some red candles or orange or any color that is symbolic of Bhride to you. You can light those candles, set them out in your window, and just pray to Bhride. Or you can clean your room. Yes, this is a cleaning holiday. In fact, it's where we get spring cleaning from. You can clean out your room, which is what I did today. And you can just get everything out, clean it spiritually and clean it physically. Get both things out the way. And you can also light some incense. I personally prefer to use frankincense for Bhride. However, you can use all sorts of different incenses that are fiery and relate to the sun and relate to the spring. So anything that relates to those things in your mind that works well for you, use them for Bhride. Now, you don't have to work with Bhride if you don't want to. You can work with your own deity for Imbolc. However, I highly recommend working with Bhride for Imbolc because Imbolc is her holiday, her Sabbath. It's kind of like if you were to go celebrate Christmas with Lucifer. Like, you could, but it's really about Jesus, if that makes sense. So, yeah, it's a beautiful holiday. There's a lot of different things you can do. You can make Bhride crosses, which are a symbol in both paganism and in Christianity. So if you are in a Christian household, you can celebrate Imbolc with your family and without raising suspicions about what you're doing. Because Imbolc is a really popular holiday, especially in Irish Catholic. It's called Candlemas, I believe, actually, in Catholicism. But regardless, it is a day that is very celebrated in Irish Catholic circles. And I think it's a good day to honor all people around the world through all our differences and all of our irregularities and everything that makes us unique. Imbolc is also a time for banishing things that you no longer want in your life, because it is the banishing of winter. You can banish out addictions, toxic people, negative influences in your life, and things along those lines. Whatever you don't feel comfortable with in your life anymore, you can banish that out with a simple petition to Bhride or to yourself or to whatever deity that you work with. And you can just banish them. I have something that I do that involves like a prayer to Bhride that talks about banishing snakes. So I call this the banishment of the snakes, where I write down a list of things that I want to banish from my life. I say this prayer to Bhride. I'll leave that in the description. I say this prayer to Bhride and I throw away the paper because I can't burn things in this dorm room. Love that. And then I'll just throw it away or burn it if I do have the option to burn things. And there's all sorts of things you can do for an altar. You can just place some roses, some daisies, some newly sprung plants on your altar. It can be very low key. You can put the Bhride cross on there. Or you can go all out and have all sorts of different things on there. You can even have growing plants on the altar. It's a good time to plant seeds. So you can plant a seed in the ground and start working with that plant's energy. You can honestly, there's a petition that I saw, I can't remember who the creator was, which is another witchy creator, who they took a seed and they kind of passed it through some incense, fire, earth, and water, and they used the seed as a petition. So you can do that. You can plant the seed as a petition. I don't know what tradition that comes from. It might be something that the creator made up themselves. But yeah. If I can find that video, I will link it in the description. But overall, Imbolc is a very wonderful holiday. I keep saying holiday, it's a Sabbath, but same difference, really. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all learned something useful that you can apply to your craft. Imbolc is celebrated on the 1st of February to the 2nd of February, so you still have some time to work with it. I hope you all enjoy, and I hope you all stay safe this winter, as winter ends and spring begins. And I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Until next time, goodbye.